Okay, I have done putting the stuff together. This here is my batter. Let me tell you about the beginning of this batter. The first thing you do is take a whole stick of butter. You take a whole stick of butter and you put it in your baking dish. I'm warming mine up. Actually, what happened was I was on the telephone. Bad deal. Don't do that. I put the stick of butter in the pan. Now, when butter melts down, it doesn't get brown like this. It's a nice, pretty yellow. All you do is let it melt. I've cooked my butter, and this is what happened. But we're going to use it anyway, which means it's just not going to be pretty on top. It's going to have everything else it's supposed to have, but it's not going to be pretty, which makes for a bad video. But the person I was on the phone with called, and I wasn't thinking. Instead of picking up the phone and bringing it in here with me because it's a cordless, I sat down to listen, and I got wrapped up in what was going on with them, and I forgot about my pan. So let the phone ring, or bring it in the kitchen with you, but don't leave butter in a baking dish in the oven. Okay? Or chicken or steak or anything else for that matter. So you're supposed to let your butter melt. And that's all it's supposed to do. You leave it in there so it can melt. After your butter melts, while you're waiting for your butter to melt, I still want that to get hot. Okay, I'm putting this down. You put together 1 cup. I use a measuring cup. 1 cup of milk. Ta-da, milk. I use 2% only because my grandson's here. Basically, I use skim milk. 1 cup of milk. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I saw Southern Comfort uses great value stuff, so that's how I know people are in the South, because they have great value, which means they're in Walmart. 1 can of peach pie filling. Peach pie filling. It is, the size is 21 ounces, 1 pound, 5 ounces. Can you see that? Probably not, but yeah, whenever I bring something close to the camera, to me it all gets blurry. But so I'm telling you, it's 21 ounces, 1 pound, 5 ounces, and it's original peach, country peach pie filling or toppings. It makes a nice, what they call a peach crisp as well, and it has a recipe here on the back of how to do that. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt, if you so desire. You mix these things here. That's my mix together. Can you see that? Someone said, am I going to make a video? And I had said no, because I don't have anybody to hold the camera. So they said to put it on a little, what's this thing? Flip comes with a, no, Flip doesn't. Anyway, a little iPod. Tripod. An iPod. What's an iPod? Okay. I say you need the butter hot. Directions probably don't say that, but. And make sure you have something that you can cover your counter with if you're going to put a hot baking item on the countertop. I so much like doing this, so much more like doing this when Sam was here with me, but you know, I like doing everything with somebody else doing it with me. Okay, can you guys see this? I think I need to move it down. Can you see it now? How's that? Okay. All right. And then you're going to take your batter and you're going to pour it into the pan over the butter evenly. Can you see that? I'm sure hoping you can see it, because I can't do the camera and do this. So I really carefully. You can see it. So now remember, it's 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You know, that's basically for taste. So if you're not interested, I personally use Morton has a less sodium salt. Now, you really are not supposed to stir this, but I want to make sure that the batter goes all the way across. The reason for it is this is going to rise up over your peaches. But when you drop it in this butter, it already takes a form. So you don't want to lump it up or mess it up. So just bear with me here and don't necessarily do what I do. Just try to make sure that you spread. I have to look in the camera and see if you guys can see this here. Make sure you can spread the batter all the way around. This is going to rise up over. Now, we're going to take our peaches after I cheat and take a piece out of there because I'm just like that. I need to taste everything. That's so good. And you can taste some too. Look, here's one. Good. Here, I'll share it with you. Good. Okay, back down here. Alright. Wait. Can you see? No, it doesn't look like you can see. Sorry for my hand being in the way. Don't drop it. Okay. We're going to drop this right on in there. Okay. Come on. Now, it should be done in a bigger pan, like I think it's 9 by 13. And the reason why you don't stir this is because they fall into place. So you have to make sure to drop them where you want them. It's better if you spoon them in. And again, a 9 by 13 bake dish is the right bake dish. But I found that when I did mine the first time in a 9 by 13 dish, that the cobbler was too thin for me, for my liking. I like a thick cobbler. So, you know, one of those older cooks told me, well, what you do is you get yourself 2 cans of the peach stuff. Now, you see how hard it is to move this? That's why you spoon it in. Because if I do too much movement, I'm going to move my covering. Again, this is going to bake up over the peaches. Now, the reason why you want a 9 by 13 pan is because the baking over means really, literally baking over. So this is me pushing the bar because I want it thick. So I'm hoping it doesn't rise up and out. You won't see it. You won't see it if it rises up and out because I'm not going to show you a mess. So I'm going to cut this off now. Cut it back on when this is finished, okay? All right. Bye-bye. Where you at? What you doing? Hold on one second. Hey, look, I just want to show y'all that I put some cinnamon across the top of this. So this is what it looks like before it goes in the oven. You can see already the flour trying to rise up over the peaches. And I just coated it with a little bit of cinnamon that you probably won't even see later on. And now I'm going to put it in the oven, okay? Okay, my battery died. It's not like I didn't know it wasn't going to die. So I'm going to spoon it up one more time because I don't know how long that was. So here is your cobbler. Here is the corner. This is the spooned up version. Okay. And you can see the peaches, the bread. Like I said, I don't do hot, so, but that's what it looks like. Looks good to me. You know what? Here we go, spoon that out. That's the testing bowl, if you ask Sam. And now if you ask Corey and Angela, they'll tell you, as I cook, I say, taste this. So this is yours, whoever you are. And when it cools off, I know you can see the smoke because I can. Yeah, when it cools off, you can taste it. And if you like it hot with some ice cream, you can get you some ice cream and go ahead and taste it. It's been a pleasure. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.